like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the HellDivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force.
Damn, Prime, you're early. I see you, brother.
See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a HellDiver.
Man's ready to go. All right. Are we set up here? All right. Prime, you been practicing? Hope you've been practicing. I haven't played this game in a while, and I'm gonna be honest. I tried to hop on the other day and do some Predators. It's wild over there. It's wild against the Predators. Oh, you ain't been practicing. All right. All right. Love to hear it. Let's see how we're looking on the Predator map
as we speak.
Welcome, welcome everybody. All right, what do we got? So we got Cirrus. We got Predators over on Cirrus. What map is this? Oh, is the Democracy? Oh, everyone's gonna be over here. Predators are back. I don't think Predators are back and they want prey. I think they've been around, right? They haven't been gone. So we got Cirrus. Is it Cirrus? We got Cirrus with the Predators, and we got Veld with the Predators. We can do either one of those maps. I think everyone's gonna be over here though, because the DSS, right? How do you I'm gonna be honest. I don't. How do you check the damn DSS? Right here. Let's donate. We got to give back to the community. Donate that. All right, what do we got here? Let's donate this too. We're so generous. All right, so our location is currently on Cirrus. 81% want to move it over to the bot world. Interesting. Just for funsies. Cladra. Is that why I want to move it over there? Is that a bot world? Cladra. No. Maybe? I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really into the storyline of this. Borrock. So we got Predator Strain on Borrock, on Cirrus, and on Veld. So we can do those three maps. Veld looks like a pretty cool map. I'm gonna be honest though, most people are probably gonna be over here on Cirrus because the DSS is over here. DSS doesn't give you extra stratagems and stuff. Let me see real quick. Eagle Storm? Okay, so you get the Eagle Storm over on the DSS. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be fun to watch. Prime, did you want to give it a run real quick? Did you want to give it a try? Let me know if anybody wants to go. Looks like we got 3 maps to choose from. All right, Prime is ready to go. I see you, brother. Let's go. Man is ready.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Prime's leveled up. I see he's been getting some practice in. 115 last time I saw him, I believe. 117 now. Got a couple level ups in. I see you, Prime. Bring it in, brother. Bring it in here. Come on now. We give good hugs around here. Come on and get in there. Come on, Prime. Come on. There it is. All right. Do I need to switch anything up? I think I'm good to go. Prime, it's on you, brother. We got 3 maps to choose from: Veld, Cirrus, and whatever the other one is. Boar Rock. Pretty much, you got lots of selection here.
Get down there and eradicate them.
I really don't think if there's any maps. Yeah, I don't know. Just choose the
step.
We could do that one. Wait, no, we can't. Hang on. We don't do eggs and we don't do Nuke Nursery. Any other 40-minute map. So that mountain map, we could do that one. Or you could keep looking for another one more.
TL jump to the Cirrus system.
Those look like mountains to me. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. They look like mountains to me, though.
FTL jump successful.
I always call it the mountain map. I think it's a survey
Mission
map, though.
coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
We don't normally do Nuke Nursery, by the way. I think I might start allowing eggs. I haven't seen an egg mission in a while, and those were actually my favorite when I first started playing. I think I'm gonna re-allow egg missions. I don't know. It is a Predator strain, so egg missions are a little bit easier than the regular missions, I think. But in an egg mission against Predators, I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining. No Nuke Nurseries, though. Nuke Nurseries are way too easy to cheese through. All right. Prime Assault, I'm going to give you the extra life. If you want to change that that booster out with something else, let me know. Prime Assault going with the mech today. Interesting. So going to be a fire shotgun. We're going to go with a revolver as a secondary. And gas nade. Gas nade can be a very, very good nade for the Predators. I'm assuming Prime wants a different booster here. Trying to make a selection wisely. Flamethrower against Predators is going to be really interesting. Flamethrower and a gas drone. That's a really good combo. 500 kg, take out them heavies. Not a bad combo at all. Hey, Prime is ready to go. Let's get it, brother. Good luck. Drop it in.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Alright, Prime Assault did attempt this challenge last week. Had a really rough time. I said probably get some practice in. These solo runs ain't no puppy. And it looks like he got a couple levels. So maybe he has got a little practice in. We're going to find out here. See if this run goes any smoother than the last one did.
Every day is a good...
Prime's starting out calling on them stratagems so he can get his flamethrower and his gas drone. Flamethrower is, it can be good, but it's very, very difficult to use most of the time. We don't see many people bring them on Solo Sunday. But combined with that gas drone could be very effective. The mech is also an interesting thing. We don't normally see mechs as well. This might be a first for Solo Sunday, actually. I do believe most people don't like bringing mechs because they don't like being limited. Mechs are like a 10-minute cooldown. And I guess with the DSS, it's a faster cooldown. I assume. I think. I'm pretty sure. But you only get 3 uses. So, you know, there's that as well. Got a flyer's nest off in the distance here. Prime Assault, and not running into any speed bumps yet at all. Having a nice chill run so far. Very nice. Could get this first objective done very smooth like. Ball Titan heading his way. Prime standing a little bit close to a rock. Wasting a lot of ammo on that rock right there. Prime really trying to conserve ammo here and not full autoing, just doing some burst fire. Very nice kill on that Bile Titan. As soon as we get this mission started, we're going to start seeing bug breaches, which is going to make it a little bit tougher for Prime. See how he handles it. Bug breaches being detected. Here comes the reinforcements. I hear a charge in the distance as well. Sounds like there's a scout charger along with the bug breach. Prime standing directly on top of that bug breach. No fear for this man. All up in the mix. Doesn't care about taking damage with that mech. I think he lost a mech arm. Being that close, though. Being that close really hurt him there. Lost a lot of ammo when he lost that left arm. Or did he not? Maybe it's just a visual glitch. Okay, it looks like it might just be a visual glitch on my side. It looks like he's still firing that left arm. Yo, what's up, Sir Pokey? Welcome! The mech does go down. Prime has to get out, tries to survive here. Is not able to survive and does take his first death. 1 death down, 5 remaining. Prime is all struggling a little bit here at the very beginning. Yo, what up, Lionheart? Glad to see you, brother. What up, Ski? Lionheart, we're really looking forward to you passing your challenge today.
Sending in an eagle.
Prime Assault already having a better start here, I think, than last week when he attempted the challenge. I'm not sure if he even passed any side missions before, or secondaries. And today, it looks like he's about halfway through his first secondary with only 1 life down. Looks like he's at least going to be getting some of this mission completed, if not the whole thing. All right, Lionheart, you are up next. Prepare yourself, brother. You got it. Flyer nest still off in the distance here. Prime gets a little bit too close to that flyer's nest. He will. Ooh, goes down again. 2 down. 2 downs, 4 remaining.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Flyer's nest is a little bit further out than a little too far to spawn reinforcements. Flyer waves. But if he gets a little bit too close, that could prove to be a problem. He is heading that direction.
Fire in the hole.
Chucking some grenades out there. Those gas grenades are going to be very important for survivability here as you get swarmed. I think it's very important, in my opinion, to make sure you always have at least 1 grenade on standby, so when the bugs swarm you can just drop 1 and run. 500 kg going to clear out the area. Prime should be pretty good to go to complete the secondary objective. With these secondaries, you only really get 1 bug breach. So you're going to have 1 bug breach for each secondary, and then you're going to have multiple bug breaches for that final objective, which is going to prove to be quite the challenge for Prime. But this secondary objective just about complete here. Shouldn't be much of a problem. If some scouts come by and call a reinforcement wave, could be a little bit more of a problem. But so far, looking like a pretty clean run. Jigglypuff entering the mission as well. Jigglypuff, this is a solo run, by the way, brother. Prime Assault putting that flamethrower to use for the first time here. Trying to clear out the majority of bugs. Another bug breach is happening. Unfortunately, Prime wasn't quick enough in between bug breaches to get the second one called. A lot of times, these secondary objectives, if you're quick enough, these secondary objectives will... I believe Jigglypuff was kicked from the game. No, there's no way. There's no way Prime's that quick. Jigglypuff left on his own. Appreciate you, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff probably in stream as well. Last week he attempted this challenge as well. Prime Assault out here dealing with this second bug breach. If you're fast enough on these secondary objectives, you only get 1 bug breach. There's about a 60-second cooldown in between bug breaches. So you got to be pretty quick if you don't want to deal with multiple of them. If you're not fast enough, you're going to be dealing with bug breach after bug breach after bug breach, making this run a very, very long struggle. Prime's dealing with a Bile Titan here. I don't know if he brought much. I think 500 kg is all he has. He does chuck it. That's his last 500 kg, I believe. If it misses, Prime might be in trouble. He does not get the kill with that 500 kg, and he loses a life halfway through his lives. And there's a Bile Titan in the mix.
Ready to liberate. Requesting air support.
Okay. Gets him with that second 500 kg. Very nice. I swear he threw one out early. So I didn't think he had 2 of them, but I guess he did. You keep getting the mission with atmospheric spores. Ah, that's tough. There are 3. I'm pretty sure you want to do the one with the... I'm after Lionheart. All right, Tank. Welcome to the chat, brother. Glad to see you guys. There are 3 missions. I'm assuming everybody wants to do the mission with the DSS, though. But there are 3 maps. I'm sure you guys already know this. You guys know. I don't need to explain it to you. You guys are the, you guys know more about the HellDivers than me at this point, probably. But yes, there are 3 maps you can play this on. You know, it doesn't have to be just the one with the DSS. Though I'm sure you guys want that DSS buff. Could somebody remind me, Lionheart, you're good at this. What the DSS is giving you? I think it gives you airstrikes, right? And maybe faster mech cooldown. Is that all the buffs you get if you play on the DSS map? I ain't played this game in a while, all right? I'm losing touch. I'm sorry. Oh, it's not doing anything. Okay. Okay, the mech buff. Yeah, Prime Assault getting that second mech already is definitely showing off that buff. However, he's only going to have 1 mech remaining, and he still has 3 objectives. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Once those mechs are done, Prime Assault isn't going to have a stratagem for the rest of the game. For anybody unaware, the mech buff is faster cooldown. That's about it. You can get your mechs a little bit quicker. Like 2 minutes off the cooldown time, which is almost like 10 minutes. It's like 8 to 10 minutes normally. So it's probably like 6 with the cooldown. These are all estimates. I really don't know what the numbers are. I'm usually pretty good at estimations, though. Prime should have a pretty easy clear here, as he's already got his bug breach, I believe. I know he got a couple bug breaches here, but one of them might have been from a scout wave and not from the mission itself. I do believe he did get the mission bug breach, so this should be an easy clear. He's going to be off to the next one. Still 1 other mech remaining, so if he doesn't have to use this mech at all here, he could have a mech for every mission here. Could be a very clean run if he's able to keep this mech till he gets to the next mission objective. There's that flyer mess in the distance here. Could cause a problem. Prime getting pretty close to it. Prime having a nice easy walk through the park. Now, one of the things that the mech can do that nothing else in this game can really do is the mech can actually walk through like rivers and lakes and stuff. It doesn't really have any trouble with any kind of body of water at all. Lionheart says, speaking of mechs, I was playing with randoms today in a cheater join, huh? And kept spamming mechs, like 20 mechs over the course of the mission. Also called like 5 orbital lasers on every breach. And had God mode on. Lionheart, I've never played with a cheater besides that one we do get a guy that comes around here. The Bizzard. We get a guy that used to come around here for Solo Sundays called the Bizzard. And if he's the host, he can do all kind of cheats like that. He's our little hacker friend. Besides him, I've never really come across a hacker like that before, but I can contest to something annoying like that. Back in the day, I don't know if you played way back then, Lionheart. Probably not. But like when the game first released, way back when this game, the first couple months of the release, there was a grenade glitch where you could infinitely spam grenades. And there was always a guy in your match just chucking grenade after grenade after grenade out. And it was so annoying having one of those guys in your match because he would just kill everything and it made the matches so boring. Which is how I assume you felt playing with your hacker friend. It's so boring playing with people that cheat like that because they just, you're like, why am I even here? They can just do everything. I told him that he was going to cheat like that and at least spawn more enemies. That's actually a great idea, spawn more enemies to compensate. Yeah, the Bizzard's he's a really good hacker. Never met a hacker like him before. He's a good one. He's one of the few good ones out there. Quite a few chargers here coming after Prime Assault. Prime Assault holding it down, but he's almost out of ammo with that mech. Gonna be a little bit of trouble here. Only 1 mech remaining. That cooldown's gonna be pretty quick, so he will have that mech very shortly. But he's still got 2 mission objectives to go, and he's only got 1 mech. One of the problems I'm seeing with Prime Assault here is every time a bug breach spawns, he runs right in the middle of it. I assume he's trying to step on bugs, because the mech will do a lot of damage by stepping on bugs. But that explosive damage of those autocannons makes it very dangerous to do such a thing. Prime Assault does go down. He is down 4 lives right now. 2 lives remaining. Still, that's 1 life per mission objective. We can still get this done. Prime's still making much better time than his last run. This mech proven to be a very, very strong companion for Prime today. Now, this Charger's missing leg armor, it appears. If he is on your screen as well, I know sometimes I get a visual glitch. You can easily take out Chargers by shooting at their legs with any weapon at all, even a pistol if they don't have leg armor. The leg health is very, very low. The old meta back in the day, before we had all these overpowered weapons, the old meta, what used to be to use some sort of rocket, like an EAT or something, shoot at the leg, break the leg armor, and then kill the Chargers. They didn't actually use the die to one shot. They used to be very tanky. Mech doesn't. All right, hang on. Choke it out here. Woo! All right, Prime going to be going down to his last life. He has got 1 life remaining, but only 1 life. No regenerating lives after that. Going to have to lock it in here. Still 2 mission objectives. It's going to be kind of a tough run from here on out. Lionheart says, mech does insane damage if you walk into bugs directly. 1-shots every bug below commander. I knew it did a lot of damage. I didn't know it did insane damage. That's actually good to know. That probably explains why Prime is doing that, trying to save ammo by walking on the bugs. I'm going to be honest, if I was using that strategy, I'd probably run the minigun mech, though. The explosion damage from the autocannons is very dangerous to do that.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Prime, no more lives. Diagonally. Like walking like a crab. I guess I read that wrong. I appreciate you clearing that up. Prime going to use his last mech here. Still has the main objective. That main objective going to cause more bug breaches than normal. We are going to get another bug breach here as well. Prime is probably going to go through his entire magazines dealing with this bug breach. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble after this. He's not going to have enough mech for his last mission objective. So I will say, getting 2 side objectives done is still pretty good for someone under level 150. Against Predator Brugs, this is a very, very good run. Very nicely done so far, Prime is all. I really like the mech gameplay. I think mechs are very fun to use, but once this final mech goes down for Prime Assault, he's going to be down a stratagem for the rest of the game. And I'm going to be honest, he's only about halfway done. He's about halfway done with no lives remaining, and he's going to have no mechs remaining once he's out of ammo here. Prime shooting those bugs very, very close. Does a little bit of damage with the autocannon to himself. Is able to survive it, though. Not a huge problem. Does more damage if you crab walk diagonally instead of straight on. Yeah, that's interesting to note. I didn't know that. Crab walking into bugs. I'm going to be honest, Lionheart, I don't think it's a great idea, and I don't think you should do it. But what I would love to see, you or Tank, one of you guys, what I would love to see anybody use, anyway, is, nobody, since the sickle has been broken and the sickle can fire forever, nobody has used that yet. I would love to see someone just hold the trigger down for like 2 minutes straight and just use that sickle to its full extent. Now, I'm going to be honest, the sickle's not very strong. Even with completely unlimited ammo, the sickle's still not a very strong weapon. And Lionheart going for a full clear on a flag map, probably not a good idea that Lionheart, probably not a good idea that Lionheart brings the sickle. Wow, another bug breach. That's 3 bug breaches in a row for this one objective. This is crazy. He could be doing that instead of blasting them and say, yeah, if he was crab walking, he would have saved on ammo as well. He has no more mechs and no more lives here. This is going to be very, very tough. Okay, there it is. It's over. One secondary objective done. The second one almost done, but not quite. Good try. All right, Lionheart, you're up next, brother. Send me that invite. Good try, Prime. Good try. If you want to try again later tonight, let me know, Prime. All right, Lionheart, you're up, and then Tank. You're after Lionheart.
Yours, HellDiver.
Send me that invite. Remember to type in chat if the invite isn't going through, so I can try to fix that. Hey, Lionheart. I know you're busy trying to invite me and all, but quick question for you. There's armor. I know you. This is a really good question for you, Lionheart. I need your assistance here. I got a question while I give you a sec. There's armor that helps you aim quicker. I'm sure you know all about this. This armor right here. that helps you aim quicker with LMGs. I never use an LMG without this armor, by the way. But I like the bigger LMGs. You bring the Stalwart. The Stalwart doesn't really require it. But do you know, does this make the Stalwart better? Or does this not like help the Stalwart at all because the Stalwart's already got really good ergonomics? Yeah, Prime Assault. If you wanted to try again, we'll probably have time for you. Let me know. We got 2 people on the list right now. If you want to be number 3, you can go again, brother. That was a really good run. I think you could probably do it if you locked in a little bit, Prime. Let me know if you want to go again, brother. Thanks for joining us. It's very okay, so I'm assuming you've attempted it and you're like, nah, it ain't worth it. Because I really don't like using LMGs without that armor, but I don't really use the Stalwart. Used to be important, but they buffed the Stalwart.
Answer, HellDiver.
Yeah, if you're using any LMG that's not the Stalwart, I think that armor's kind of necessary, in my opinion. So you don't need it anymore. But the Stalwart is kind of a different breed.
Allied
So.
destroyer coordinates received.
Stalwart got them good ergonomics. All right, we're going to be watching one of our champions here, Lionheart.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Tank up next. These next 2 runs are going to be very, very good, you guys. Grab your popcorn and lock into your seats. Lionheart going for one of the hardest challenges we've ever seen on this channel. Lionheart going for a full map clear on a flag mission. For anybody who doesn't know, the flag missions are the hardest missions you can do against bugs. Max difficulty, and we're going against predators. What map are we at? So I think we got Veld. The DSS is on Cirrus, and we also have Borrock. Most people are going to be doing Cirrus for the DSS, I think. Yeah, we're on Cirrus. Okay. So Lionheart has a challenge he's been trying for the last few weeks. This man is a monster and doesn't want to just beat the regular challenge, which is just the main mission and an extract. Lionheart wants to add a little extra to it. He wants to do the hardest mission possible, and on top of that, he wants to do a complete full map clear, which is nuts. But I'm super excited to witness it. Let's see it go down. All right, I'm going to put on a sprint booster. I assume that's what you want. Let me know if you want me to change it, Lionheart. Lionheart going to be going with the crossbow to help him clear out bug breaches, I assume. Bug holes, sorry. Bug nests. Bug hives? They're hives, right? So we're going to go with the crossbow ultimatum. An interesting setup. Normally crossbow not very good against predators. However, Lionheart does like to run the Stalwart, which is going to be his primary, making that crossbow actually a secondary weapon. Ultimatum to help take out heavies. I believe that's going to be his only heavy killer. Backpack to resupply the ultimatum, so I'll have plenty of heavy killing potential. Also, that Eagle strafing run right here. Eagle strafe run does have the potential to take out heavies as well. That does do heavy damage. Gas mines can clear out the masses. That's going to be really good for bug breaches. This is a very strong setup, especially with those gas nades. Very, very strong setup. I do believe the armor he's wearing is going to give him medium armor for a little bit extra runability with extra padding. So it's going to be medium armor with the same armor as heavy armor. This is going to be a very epic run. Good luck, Lionheart.
Launch initiated.
Chief has a new schedule, by the way. Chief does mornings at his work. He used to do nights, so this was like his time to be up. So I think Chief might be sleeping right now, missing out on Solo Sunday. You will be missed, Chief. He will probably end up watching it later, probably at work or something. He's going to watch it back, though. Chief, I see you. I knew you'd be here. Hey, better late than never, right, Chief? I see you, brother. No, he's here. Let's go. I see you, Chief. All right. Lionheart going to have one of the most epic runs of the night. Yo, what up, Lewis? Let me know if you want to give this run a go, Lewis. Also, Jigglypuff, if you're in the chat, you tried last week. I'd love to see you try again, brother. We love to see progress. We love to see people who haven't beat the challenge yet make more and more progress until they finally win. Those wins that people keep struggling for are the most epic wins. They really are. When someone just keeps trying and trying. Chief, if you want to give it a go, let me know. I know, Chief, you're probably out of practice, though, so... we are doing Predator bugs, so it's going to be rough being out of practice and all. I see you, Chief. All right, Lionheart showing us why the Stalwart's probably the best weapon you can bring against Predator bugs. I'm not gonna lie. I gave Predator bugs a try the other day with a random loadout with like a heavy LMG and like just some fun stuff just to see how much fun I can have. And I'm gonna be honest, I had no fun. I didn't have any fun at all. I think that if I do a Predator run, which when the new update comes out, new Warbond, I will be playing it. If there's Predators out, I'll probably be playing against Predators. So listen, I know I don't play this game much, but if you guys want to see old onesie run it, I'm gonna run it whenever the new stuff comes out. But I'm gonna be honest, Lionheart has convinced me I'm bringing a Stalwart. If I go against Predators, I'm definitely bringing a Stalwart. Stalwart's the way to go. He has officially convinced me. Lionheart starting on a Mega Nest. It is very important to get that Mega Nest done as soon as possible, just because you don't want to deal with it with only 3 minutes left. It's nice to knock it out at the very beginning. However, you don't really want to deal with one of the Raise the Flags with only 3 minutes left either. So this is going to be a really tight run for Lionheart. I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure Lionheart's going to run out of time trying to get this full map clear done. He's probably going to get it done with like no time remaining. He's barely going to get it done. I think he's got it today though. He's tried this 3 weeks in a row. I think this is finally his time. I think his time has come. Lionheart completely out of stims here, almost out of nades too, running straight into a Impaler. Impaler trying to smush him, but they are fat and slow. Like Steve Harvey. Sorry, Steve Harvey. I don't know where. I don't even know why his name just came up. I'm gonna be honest. That wasn't that accurate of a statement. Bile Titan in the mix. Lionheart not too worried about that Bile Titan. In all honesty, if you're very, very confident against Bile Titans, you can just not kill them, and they'll help you clear out bugs. That spew from the Bile Titans can really help you clear the areas. Sometimes when I'm doing solo runs, I just let them follow me around like my little pet, and they just destroy bugs for me. I've killed lots of Chargers with Bile Titans with the spew and by making them step. If you run towards the Bile Titan and then run away, they'll start smashing the floor. Yo, what up, buddy butt? Glad to have you, brother. It's always nice to see you in the chat. Love the name. I know I've told you that before, but I'm going to tell you again. Your name's awesome, brother. So yeah, the Bile Titan can take out heavies like Chargers and Impalers very quick if you make them stomp right as the Charger's charging you. I actually have a video in my video section or shorts. I think it's a short. Saying how to kill Chargers with a Bile Titan, and I get a double kill of Chargers with a Bile Titan. I even called out before I did it, just so you guys know it wasn't luck. I say, hey, I'm going to kill these Chargers with the Bile Titan, and then I get an instant double kill. I believe it's in my shorts if you guys are interested in that. Also, another fun fact, you can use Chargers to take out bug holes. If the Charger's charging you and you're standing in front of a bug hole and you dodge out of the way, if they charge into the bug hole, they'll blow up the bug hole, and sometimes they'll kill themselves as well. Fun fact not everybody knows about. I believe Bile Titans can also take out bug holes.
I need stims!
Lionheart getting really low on supplies here. No stims in his inventory at all. And only one backpack supply left. He might go down here. He's able to survive. Very fortunate survival there. Those red warriors that snuck up on Lionheart are huge run killers in solo run. Lionheart somehow survived their wrath with no stims in his inventory. I'm going to be honest, he's down to his last stim right now. This is looking pretty rough for Lionheart.
Sending in an eagle.
At this point, I would probably drop a gas grenade to give me a little room and try to drop some ammo. But Lionheart does his own thing. Lionheart not really worried at all. This is not this man's first time being low on supplies. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Wow, that might be the first miss I've ever seen with the ultimatum. Wow, really fast kill on that, wow. Was that thing damaged, or does the crossbow just take those guys out really quick? That was impressive. I can only assume that Impaler was damaged. Very impressive run from Lionheart so far. Lionheart has not taken a death yet. Absolutely killing everything. Bug breach. Oh, we got reinforcements coming. It's going to be epic. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be honest. Off subject a little bit, kind of. Slightly off subject. I have been dreaming about miniguns. Like, Like, I've been thinking about them all day, every day, and I've been dreaming about them. This next update's got to have a minigun. I think I'm predicting the future here. They're finally giving us our minigun, guys. It's going to be epic. I'm going to be back to playing HellDivers all day, every day with the minigun. That's all I require. Hopefully a boss fight, too. If they give me a minigun and a boss fight, this is my new favorite game once again. I'm going to be honest. I miss this game being my favorite game. I want it back. I want it. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I really miss this game being my favorite game. A minigun and a boss fight is all required. The minigun alone will make me love this game. The boss fight's gonna make it my favorite. God, I can't wait to do solo Sunday boss fights. That's gonna be so sick. Oh my God. Watching these monsters like Lionheart and Tank do solo boss fights in this game is gonna be one of the most epic things. We might shoot up to like the #1 stream in the world. Watching these guys kill it doing solo boss fights. It's gonna be nuts. I'm so hyped for it. I really wish that I could see how many bug holes we got left. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. This is that second one here today. Not really sure what the progress is. We are down 7 minutes and still don't have... we're almost a fourth of the way through our time and we still don't have this Mega Nest cleared. I'm going to be honest, I did do a full map clear one time. Tank has his own channel. And Tank used to run, I don't know, he might still run it, I don't know. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, sorry Tank. Something on Friday where he asked people to compete doing full map clears. And I did his competition one time, and I did a full map clear, and I'm gonna be honest, I started out with a mech to clear the Mega Nest, and it worked really well. So if I was to do a full map clear again, I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably bring a mech. I really, really enjoyed doing the Mega Nest clear with a mech. It was very fun. Very enjoyable. I appreciate you forcing me to do that, by the way, Tank. That full map clear. I've actually never attempted a full map clear before because I just don't like doing it. But that was fun. It was fun doing it for the first and only time ever. I'm gonna be honest, if they gave more incentive for full map clear, like if there was a full map clear bonus with like doubled your income or something, I would do it a lot more. There's just not enough incentive to do all that. Also, if there was unlimited time, I'd probably do it as well. It's the 40-minute timer that really makes me not want to do it. I don't like rushing. I'm gonna be honest, I like taking my time and killing bugs. I don't like rushing and killing bugs. Holy crap, did that charger just take 2 shots from the ultimatum? Wow, that thing was beefy. Alright, Lionheart gets that restock on himself and the backpack. For anybody who doesn't know, the backpack, one of the reasons the backpack is so strong is because normally when you pick up supplies, you only get 1 ultimatum shot and like, you know, 1 of everything. But if you wear a backpack, you get 2 ultimatum shots every time you pick up supplies, which is really important because them ultimatums run through your supplies so fast. So if you, so when you pick up a supply and you have a backpack on, you resupply yourself and the backpack at the same time. So you actually double up on supplies, which is one of the reasons it makes the backpack so strong in this game. Definitely my favorite stratagem. Lionheart going for some snipes on that flyer nest. Flyers coming after him. Looks like he's a little bit close. Flyers will be retaliating here. Not a huge problem. Lionheart does have a stalwart. Stalwart makes light work of these flyers. Lionheart not worried about these flyers at all. Completely ignoring them. Just disrespecting the flyers. This is wild. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have as much experience in this game as Lionheart. I do, however, possess the skills to pay the bills, and I do also do solo runs, you know, every blue moon. I used to be every day, but you know, we need more updates, all right? I'm gonna be back, don't worry. I'm gonna be back one day, y'all. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, every time there's flies around, I always prioritize the flyers, because those little suckers will headshot you every time they swoop down, and it does a lot of damage. Lionheart, however, not afraid of them at all. Apparently, when you got experience, them flyers ain't scary at all. Lionheart hits a very nice dodge on that Predator. Wow, getting absolutely surrounded. This is the problem. Lionheart's able to dive out of the way and drop a nade, though. Those gas grenades helping him make some distance. Very, very important for the Predator strain to run gas grenades. Are they necessary? I'm going to be honest. For 90% of the population, yes, they're necessary. For people like Lionheart and Tank, I'm gonna be real with you guys. They could probably do this without gas grenades. Everybody else don't even attempt it. Gas grenades are a necessity. I did challenge Tank one day to beat a Predator Strain mission without... Tank is up next, by the way, which is why we're beefing him up a little bit here. We're hyping him. I did challenge Tank one day to beat a Predator mission without gas grenades. I said it wasn't possible. I dared him to try it. He took the challenge, and not only did he complete the entire mission without gas grenades, he did a full map clear, deathless. It was an insane run. It was wild. Lewis says, this is my first time here on your channel. This is some really good content and commentary. Good job, lads. Hey, appreciate you, Lewis. Thank you for the kind words. Kind comments like that, Lewis, are what keeps me going, brother. Glad to see you here. We do this every Sunday, same time. 10 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern was 40 minutes ago, unless your time's not Eastern. Every Sunday, same time, we're here. We do live commentary esports. Once we're over HellDivers and we're on to, I don't know, say GTA 6 or something, we're still going to be doing this. I'm going to keep solo Sundays going. We're going to try to figure out some, like, solo bank heist or something for GTA 6. I'm going to be honest, in Borderlands 4 comes out in about 4 months. I'm going to be all over that game, too. I don't know if we can do solo Sunday content on there, but, I don't know. We'll always have HellDivers, though. That'll always be nice in our hearts. Until another game comes out, we're going to continue to be here doing some esports-style HellDivers content. Glad you're loving it, Lewis. It really warms my heart to see that people are loving all the effort we put into these solo Sundays. Tank said, yes, definitely did exactly what you said. I see you, Tank. Don't let me not hype you up. Let me hype you up, Tank, all right? All right. Lionheart did go down. Did I miss that? Did I miss that, or do I just have the member spin of a goldfish? When did Tank die? How did he die? When? What? Did I miss it? Did I miss a whole death? Okay. Yeah, we are down 1 life, 4 lives remaining.
Requesting air support. Fire in the hole! Last reload.
I'm gonna be honest. If anyone's to do this challenge, it'd be you, Lionheart. Once you're done with this challenge, this is what I want to see you do next. I want to see you on your next challenge, because this is my style of play. This is how I play Lionheart. I want to see you take down heavies with nothing. I mean, I'm already giving you a challenge in the future like you've already passed this one. I'm going to be honest. This one looks like a pass. I think you got it today. So your next challenge, I want to see you bring nothing to kill heavies. Not even an ultimatum. Nothing but an HMG. Just run around with a heavy machine gun and take out Bile Titans and Chargers. I've had a couple of streams where I played that way. It is possible, Lionheart. And if anybody else can do it, it's you. I want to see you use the heavy LMG for your next challenge. No 500 kgs, no ultimatums. Just kill all the Chargers and stuff with your heavy LMG. Also, you can bring a Scorcher. So you can also take out Chargers and Bile Titans with a Scorcher. The Scorcher and a hell of a heavy LMG takes out heavies just about as fast. But man, I really want to see more people use that heavy LMG. It takes down heavies pretty effectively. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most effective, but it's very fun. Wow, I didn't even realize we're halfway through a flag. Lionheart's killing it. Mega Nest is complete, and Lionheart already off to the first real objective here. Getting this, I'm gonna be honest, normally I call them secondary objectives. These are all primaries. One of the reasons the flag missions are the hardest missions you can do against bugs is that all 3 of the objectives are all primaries. They're all primary objectives. There's no secondary objectives. Normally the secondary objectives are a little bit easier than the primary, but all 3 flag missions are equally as hard. They're all extremely difficult. I'm gonna be honest, we don't have a boss mission yet, but for the bug world, and I gotta keep preferencing the bug world, because I played flag missions against Illuminates and against bots, and they don't feel as bad. They're not the same. It's not the same level of threat against Illuminates and bugs, because Illuminates and bots, because against bugs, the flag specifically against bugs calls out bug breaches constantly. They just never stop coming. And against the other factions, that doesn't really seem to be the case. I don't know. I don't play against bots that much. Maybe bots are, but against Illuminates, I fell asleep doing flag missions. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Doing 3 primary objectives in a row. Especially deathless. Lionheart kills that first one without even a death. Against a Predator Strain, this is just I don't understand. I really don't think that the majority of people watching this understand how difficult this challenge is. Like, flag missions are borderline impossible to beat as a solo player. And not only is Lionheart proving that to be a lie, he is also doing a full map clear while he's doing it. And I'm gonna be honest, he could have brought some. Nah, he brought some pretty good stratagems. I'm gonna be honest. He brought some pretty S tier stratagems. I would say the Stalwart is S tier. The backpack is S tier. I would say gas mines are S tier. 500G. He pretty much brought an S tier composition. What do we have? Stalwart, backpack, mines, and 500 kg, right? Did he bring a 500 kg? Did I get that right? Strafing run. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. Strafing runs. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good stratagem. I wouldn't call it S tier though. Strafing run definitely takes more skill than 500 kg to use. It's a very, very good one. I'd probably make it A tier though. I think the strafing run is the only A tier stratagem that Lionheart brought. If we would have brought a 500 kg, that probably would have been a little stronger, especially for flag maps. Because one of the most important part about flag maps is to just stay in the area till the flag reaches the top. Once the flag reaches the top and the music stops going, the bug breaches stop happening. And once that happens, you can pretty much just drop a 500 kg on the flag and you clear the site and you win. So 500 kgs for these maps specifically are actually very useful. Lionheart, hold it down. Don't die when I'm gone, buddy. I'm sweating. I gotta go turn my air down. By the way, for anybody who wants to give this challenge a try after watching Lionheart, you guys can see how easy this challenge can be. We only have one person on the list after Lionheart. We got Lionheart, then we got Tank. If anybody wants to go or give it a re-go, talking to you, Prime, let me know and we'll put your name on the list. You can go next. The list is pretty short today, as normal. Ever since we started getting the Predator string here, we do Predators every Sunday. People don't really want to do this run anymore, and I'm going to be honest, I don't blame them. The Predator strain is extremely difficult to play, let alone play solo. So yeah, it makes sense the list is short. But if you think you're one of the few, the proud, the people that can solo Predator bugs max difficulty solo, let me know. Let me know in the chat if we're not friends yet. Just type in your friends code. We can be friends real quick. Send me an invite, and you too could be a star of the show. All right, Lionheart does get that flag all the way to the top, just has to clear the area, and he is done here. 2 flags down, 1 remaining. With 20 minutes to go, we're not even halfway through his time. The dude is killing it. There's no way he doesn't pass his challenge. For anybody just joining us, Lionheart has been trying this challenge for 3 weeks in a row. This is his 3rd week trying this challenge. He's been getting very, very close. It's a challenge that Lionheart gave himself, and he really wanted to pass on a solo Sunday. The challenge is max difficulty. So normally the max difficulty you can go to is 10, but this is a max difficulty 15 challenge, and I'm gonna explain why. We're on max difficulty, which is 10, combined with Predator bugs, which makes it a 12. Predator bugs make it a 12. Predator bugs are way more difficult than regular bugs. And then it's a flag mission against bugs specifically. Flag missions are extremely hard. Shooting this challenge up to a 14. And then on top of all of that, Lionheart's doing a whole map clear, clearing everything on the map within 40 minutes, which is extremely impressive. I'm shooting this challenge up to a level 15 challenge. Absolutely killing it so far too. Only 1 death down, 2 main objectives done, which is the hardest part of this challenge. Only has 1 main objective with over half of his time. There's no way, there's no shot Lionheart fails this challenge. Already probably at least halfway done clearing this map. Lionheart, that smoke coming out of that little volcano hole right there, if you stand there and you shoot down in it, you can actually yeet yourself across the map. It's a good movement tech. You can yeet yourself. Was that a volcano? This might not be the volcano map. I know it's a risky play, Lionheart, but it would have been awesome to watch. It would have been awesome. Wow, it's really dusty over here. Something going down. Sounds like Lionheart is surrounded by predators. This is a scary sound. That specific style of hissing that we're hearing is predators and stalkers is the sound they make whenever you hear that sound. And it always gives you a little bit of a chill. Those guys are very, very terrifying. They're the fastest bugs in the game. They're extremely fast. They run probably twice the speed of a HellDiver. And they can turn invisible, which makes them absolutely terrifying. Dusty Charger is the reason why we can't see nothing. Dusty Charger just charged right by Lionheart. I think the Dusty Charger ran into a Hell Bomb, which was unfortunate. Dusty Charger blew up a Hell Bomb, which killed Lionheart, bringing Lionheart down 2 lives, 3 remaining. Now Lionheart has 1 main objective and still has 3 lives. That's extremely good odds for a monster like Lionheart. Oh, we got a Seif here. Now, I've seen a lot of people say that the Seif is cursed and always spawns massive amounts of enemies. So, if that's the case, we're going to see a wild ratty right here for Lionheart. Lionheart gets 3 ammos right off the bat, absolutely killing it. If Lionheart can get a nuke out of one of these, it'll probably help him with the clear a little bit. 1 nuke can clear out an entire hive with relative ease. A nuke would be a great find here. Gonna be lots of bugs during the Seif. The Seifs are cursed, and the Seifs are a lot like the city. The city missions seem to have way more bugs than normal, and you know, from what people tell me, I don't know. I don't normally do optional objectives. I'm gonna be honest. I just do the main missions. I'm a speed run type of player. But from what I hear, the Seifs are a lot like the city, where the bugs just keep coming. It doesn't appear that Lionheart found a nuke, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Though he won't need it. Just would have been slightly more helpful, maybe a little bit more fun. The fun factor would have been increased. Is that a nuke? That might be a nuke right there, actually. The nukes are black, smoke is gray, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. I'm gonna be honest, the way Lionheart's playing, listen, I don't want to give advice to one of the best HellDivers I've ever played against, but every time I end up at objective, I'd be dropping ammo and resupplying that backpack. You can never have too much ammo. They are in a pretty quick cooldown, Lionheart. I'd be dropping a lot more ammo than you. I don't know if you're not dropping them just because you're trying to be more entertaining, try to make it more epic, or like, I don't know. But I mean, there's no reason not. Oh, you already dropped some. You're right. I'm just missing it. I'm missing the greatness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Biotitan heading its way. Lionheart might be in trouble. Does get hit by the spew, is able to pre-sim and survive it though. Ultimatum shot hits the Biotitan, but does not one-shot him. To one-shot the Biotitan, you do have to hit him in the face. Lionheart does not care and finishes him off with that crossbow. Wow, Lionheart has a lot of experience with this crossbow. Bug Breach in action as well. This is going to be quite a bit of fun we're about to see here. As I said, the Seif is usually a problem, and we're seeing that problem here in full force today. Lionheart going to be burning a lot of time here. I'm going to be honest, though. He doesn't really need the time. Only 1 main objective to go with almost half of his time remaining. He's pretty good. If he's ever going to clear this challenge, today is the day. Quick reminder for anybody who wants to give today's challenge a try. You're only required to do the main mission and extract. You are not required to do all these side objectives or optional objectives like Lionheart. Lionheart's just a beast, and said the regular challenge is too easy, so he's out here challenging himself.
Requesting air support. Package, drop in package.
Lionheart just about done here. Bug Breach is still spawning enemies. Impaler in the mix is going to make that a little bit tougher. Lionheart trying to find that Impaler. Normally, as a solo runner trying to complete challenges, you want to prioritize those Impalers. They can one-shot you and end your challenge very quickly. Lionheart does not find the Impaler, so chooses to just retreat instead, which is an interesting decision. It is a big time saver to just bring the bugs to you instead of trying to find them. I do agree with this move here. This is a very nice play. I would have ran around in circles for 5 minutes looking for that Impaler. What Lionheart chose to do here is much smarter. I'm learning something from Lionheart here today. Very, very good move, luring that Impaler over to him so he doesn't have to find it. Still not seeing him, though. He is still hidden.
Sending in an eagle.
Quite a bit of bugs on the area. Going to make it a little bit tough for Lionheart to complete this challenge until he clears them out. Also, something stomping from behind him. Sounds like a possible Biotitan heading his way. Lionheart might be able to get this done without killing the rest of the bugs. Almost completely clear, just has to hit some buttons on that computer and he's out of here, making very good time. 15 minutes remaining. Biotitan is heading this way. Lobs the ultimatum, hits him in the leg, which is going to block the majority of the damage. Leg shots are very bad. Two shots in the Bow Titan, and he's still standing. This guy is a tank. I'm going to be honest. I did not see a kill on an Impaler. I don't know where the Impaler went. I guess he... Oh, I killed it with a strafing run, I think. Lionheart kills stuff so fast, I don't even get a chance to see it's there. This is crazy. This man's a menace to the bug world. In the wise words of Marshall Matters, he's a menace, a dentist, an oral hygienist. All right, Lionheart pretty much done with the Seif at this point, and has the majority of the map done. Probably just has to get that flag done, and he's out of here. Oh, well, I see a radar in the distance. We got a radar as well. Looks like a radar, a flag, and maybe one more bug hive. And that's a full map clear done. Still 3 lives remaining. Lionheart will not fail this challenge. This is going to be a win. Was that not a radar over to the right, or are we just skipping it for now?
Last reload.
I'm going to be honest, the fact that HellDivers calls the radars LiDARs bothers me. Just call it what it is. What the hell is a LiDAR? You know what? I'm going to ChatGPT that shit. I need to know what a LiDAR is. What is a LiDAR? LiDAR is a method of determining ranges by targeting an object or a surface with a laser and measuring the time for the reflected light to return. So it's kind of like a submarine one. Sonar. It's kind of like a sonar, but like an above ground version. Interesting. Interesting to note. Now we know.
Terminate hive structure destroyed.
He's a menace, a dentist, an oral hygienist. I think he's just about done with this map. Just got to do that last flag mission and head out. Still plenty of time to do it, by the way. 10 minutes is usually quite hard to do on a flag mission for a solo runner. But for someone as experienced as Lionheart, he only needs like 3. So he's got plenty of time. He actually might beat a full map clear against Predator bugs and flags with time to spare, which is nuts. And lives to spare. This is crazy. I don't think there's a challenge hard enough for this man. This is I don't know if you could. The only way you can make this harder is by doing it again as a level 1. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to see you attempt that challenge. That's just, you got to be a madman to attempt that. Don't do it, Lionheart. Don't put yourself through that. All right, Lionheart does make his way to the final objective. Gonna clear out the area with some stratagems and get this party started. The bug breach. Got a bug breach on the way. Hell bomb over to the right here. Could be very helpful for this bug breach or Bio Titans. This map specifically, this spooky looking map, is very well known for having hell bombs everywhere, which we found out earlier as a charger blew up a hell bomb, taking Lionheart out with a very tactical play for the bugs. Tank, you know what I would love to see from you if you don't have any challenges for yourself today, Tank? I would love to see TNT. We never get to see TNT. I'm going to be honest, I think the TNT is spectacular to watch. It's got a huge blow up rate. It kind of looks like mini nukes going off when you blow them up. I would love to see some TNT play today from you, Tank. Unless you got your own challenge you want to run. If you're trying to do a full map clear or something, maybe it's better to bring something better. But I would absolutely love to see some TNT. When the TNT first came out, I'm going to be honest, I had a lot of fun with it. Especially adjusting the wick times and stuff. It's very tactical. Lionheart says I stimmed 45 times. That's a lot of stims. A lot of stimmage there, brother. Send me home, brothers! All right, Lionheart down to his last 2 lives and his last 10 minutes is starting to look a little bit epic all of a sudden. Bio Titan in the area. Lots of hell bombs, though. Not a huge problem. Looks like Lionheart's going to bait him over to this hell bomb. TNT on this map specifically, you can adjust the wick time, throw it near a hell bomb, and have the hell bomb go off in like 15 seconds. TNT could be very, very useful with these hell bombs. I did my own thing with TNT where I threw like 30 of them down. I put the wick time on 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Whatever the max time is for TNT. And I just kept throwing them, grabbing ammo, kept throwing them. And I had TNT blow up for like a minute straight. It was actually really fun to do. It wasn't very effective, I'm gonna be honest. But it was fun to watch. There are some pretty fun things you can do with the TNT in this game. Lionheart throwing down some new supplies so he doesn't have to go back to the old one. Very nice play from Lionheart. The man is very tactical, as we're witnessing today.
Say hello to democracy!
Lots of hell bombs. We're seeing another hell bomb here. Lionheart not using these hell bombs nearly as much as I would have. I'd be using these hell bombs to take out bug breaches left and right. Now a nuke would be very helpful here. I don't think Lionheart got a nuke from that seat because this would be the spot to use it. Or on the flag, actually. I take that back. If you do have a nuke Lionheart, which I don't think you do, doing it on the flag when the flag's over the top is probably the play. Clear out the entire flag area. I am missing HellDivers 1 a little bit, by the way. I don't know how many people have played HellDivers 1, but in HellDivers 1, they actually had a nuke. And you only got 4 of them per map. But in HellDivers 1, you could bring 4 of the same stratagem. So I had plenty of games where I brought 4 nukes and just had nuke after nuke after nuke. Oh, it was so much fun. Damn, I missed that game. I wish this game would let you bring 4 of the same stratagem. It would make creativity so much better. Bringing 4 mechs or just 4. In HellDivers 1, you could bring ammo. Sometimes I brought 4 ammos. Like you could just get so many more builds if you could bring the same stratagems more than once. God, I wish they would let us bring the same stratagem more than once. That would be a hell of an update. If they're like, all right, looks like people aren't really playing our game as much, we're losing player count. Let's just try something. You got to bring 4 of the same stratagem. You get a stratagem. You get a stratagem. Everybody gets this. All right, let me calm down. I'm sorry. My caffeine's kicking in. I'm sorry. Let me focus. Lionheart cleared out the majority of this nest. It does have a Bile Titan stomping in the distance. I'm going to go ahead and retreat here, which is an interesting play. Running back and forth between objectives is a great way to get rid of bugs. I did see a LiDAR earlier. I wasn't crazy. Lionheart very, very accurate with that stalwart. I'm going to be honest, I wish this game had regular recoil as well. The type of recoil this game has, where like your crosshair is here, and then the bullets are hitting up here, is very awkward. And I kind of wish it was just regular recoil as well. This game's got some stuff I would change, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest though, HellDivers 1 was on point. If they just went back to the rules of HellDivers 1, I think a lot of this game would be funner. I don't know why they think that bringing 4 of the same stratagem would be too overpowered. They need to stop thinking that way. Being overpowered is fun. Let us be overpowered, damn it. Damn it, Arrowhead. Let us bring 4 of the same stratagem. I want to see people bringing 4 500 kgs or 4 turrets. Or I would personally, my gameplay would be 4 HMG turrets. The HMG heavy turret that you could just put down, you sit on the mounted turret, I'd bring 4 of those every game. That would be me. I'd have so much fun doing that. Would it be overpowered? I would say not. No, I don't think it would. But it'd be super fun. A lot of flyers in the area. Lionheart not afraid of flyers at all. But I'd be worried if this was anybody else right now with the amount of flyers in the area and bugs on the ground. Lionheart gonna chuck a gas here so he can get this mission objective with the bugs around. Just knocked down a half HP from that flyer. That's why them flyers are so dangerous. Every time they hit you, they do hit you with a headshot. The flyers do a lot of damage. Lionheart running a little bit low on supplies here, halfway through his supplies in his inventory, and only half his supplies in his backpack as well. Running a little bit low here. Not a big deal, though. If he can drop a supply, he will resupply his inventory and his backpack at the same time. So gaining supplies with a backpack is very easy.
5 minutes left. We can't stay this low much longer, HellDivers.
Lionheart going back and forth on his objectives, but only 5 minutes remaining with a flag mission to go. This is actually looking pretty clutch. Lionheart will 100% be running out of time before he gets his challenge done. Time is going to be the biggest challenger for Lionheart. Still 2 lives remaining, but in 4 minutes, those lives aren't going to count at all. 1 life remaining, but in 4 minutes, that 1 life isn't going to count at all.
Request objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Democracy has landed.
I'm gonna be honest, I forget how to throw grenades.
Fire in the
There it
hole!
goes.
Bug outpost destroyed.
Woo! Oh my god, I got yeeted. I'm sorry, Lionheart. I'll be with you in a second. Hang on, I'm doing that again. Nah, there ain't no more. Alright, back to Lionheart. Sorry, I had to have a little fun for myself. Alright, Lionheart is down to his last life. I know it says 10. It says 2 up in the top corner. That number is lying to you. He is down to his last life. Still a couple of objectives left. 3 minutes remaining and still has a main objective, which is really scary. I'm a little bit worried for Lionheart here. I would drop everything and go for that flag, because doing that flag without stratagems is going to be extremely rough. Lionheart completely out of supplies in his backpack and down to his last stim in his inventory. This is looking like a really rough run. Lionheart has his own style of playing, but he's really worrying me that he's not taking out that last life while he still has time. This is very worrisome to watch. I'm starting to get nervous. I really thought today was the day, Lionheart, but you're starting to spook me. Lionheart going for that LiDAR with the flyer staring him down. Not worried about that flyer at all. Less than 3 minutes remaining. Still has an entire flag mission to do. I'm getting nervous. Lionheart, stop making me nervous. Get that flag mission done. I'm scared. You're scaring me. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to get this flag mission done. He will not be able to get it done before the time is up. So that means he's going to run out of stratagems. Once that timer is up, he can no longer use stratagems. He will have that Seif, though. He did do a Seif earlier. You can still use Seif stratagems with no time remaining. But all of his standard stratagems and lives are going to be gone once the timer's up. Less than 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. This last flag is going to be extremely difficult to do. I'll tell you what, win or lose, this is going to be a hell of an epic run. Flag mission is beginning. 2 minutes to go. Lionheart taking out the building with the ultimatum so he gets a little bit of a better sight line. Very nice play with that building gone. The landmines are going to spread out a lot more effectively. Impaler in the area could prove to be a problem for Lionheart. The combination of the flyers and the Impaler would have me stressed out right now. Did he take out that Impaler already? Man, I blinked and missed it. Oh, nope, he's still here. Nice, he did the shoot and dive. For anybody who doesn't know, I do a coaching series every now and then where I coach people to be better at HellDivers. And I got some good damn tips, all right? Sure, I'm handicapped, but that don't mean I'm stupid. All right, one of the tips I give is whenever you throw an explosive a little bit too close or shoot one, like with the ultimatum, just dive right afterwards and you'll barely take any damage at all, which we just saw in action. Lionheart was way too close to that Impaler to shoot an ultimatum. However, he dove right after, so he barely took any damage at all. Bug breaches are happening right under his landmines. Oh, another Impaler enters the mix. A little bit of a problem. Impalers can one-shot you if you're not careful. Lionheart gonna have to take out that Impaler very quickly. Not too worried about him for some reason. Oh, took him out. I blinked again. Sorry, I blinked and missed it. Apparently he took out that Impaler with the stratagem. All right. 50 seconds remaining and no more stratagems or lives are gonna happen. Flag almost to the top. He's getting this done very epic if he's got the whole map clear. Once this flag is to the top. Oh, Bile Titan in the area. Shot shoots just under the Bile Titan. Does not one-shot him. Gets him with the second shot, though. Takes him out pretty quickly. Flag almost to the top. Just got to get that flag to the top, clear the area, and I think we're done here. 20 seconds remaining. This run is looking really epic. Flag should be just about complete here. Just got to survive. Almost goes down. 1 HP is able to stim up. No stims in the inventory. Lionheart wants to reload before he gains that ammo, which is a very risky play. Flags all the way to the top. 7 seconds remaining. Flyers in the area as well. All he's got to do is clear the area, and he's out of here. No more lives or stratagems for Lionheart. Lionheart out of ammo. This is looking kind of tough. Lionheart completely out of stims and nades. Does have 1 resupply left in his backpack. Hopefully there's some ammo down because he cannot call ammo from now on with no time remaining. 2 minutes before that bird lands. If Lionheart has the whole map cleared, all he has to do is finish clearing his flag and he is done. 1 more stim remaining. Looking extremely low on supplies. This is looking tough. This would be a hell of a spot to go down. Wow. No stims remaining. We have nothing in the backpack, nothing in the inventory. We still got a couple of gas nades. If we get a bug breach here, the run will be over. All he's got to do is clear the area here, and he's got this mission done. He's just got to clear the remaining bugs. The flag is all the way to the top. No stims remaining. He just knocked down a little bit of health here. Woo, this is epic. Can he clear the area before the flag? All right, and with time, he does. He gets it complete. We got 60 seconds before the flag, before the what the hell is it called? The damn shuttle. Before the shuttle lands, if the entire map is clear, Lionheart has officially completed his challenge. I don't know though. No stims, just flies an area. Lionheart gonna hide from the flyers. Very nice play as he has no stims remaining. Hopefully, the Pelican, you are correct, Tank. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you're a little too right, Tank. I could have just, you know, I called it the shuttle. We could call it that. That didn't need to be corrected, good sir. I appreciate your efforts regardless. Lionheart, I believe, has the entire map cleared. He would not be crawling. So I believe this is the challenge complete. He just has to survive for the next 30 seconds with no supplies remaining. Stealthing this very, very final part of the mission is the way to go. If we are complete, and I do believe we are, because Lionheart's got no quit in him. He does have the heart of a lion, and if the whole map wasn't cleared, he would be clearing it right now.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Wow, mission accomplished. Very nicely done. What an epic run. No time remaining, no lives remaining, no supplies remaining, and Lionheart's going to get the dub here. Finally completing this challenge. What an epic win for Lionheart here. Absolutely epic. Wow. I'm going to be honest, until we come out with a boss battle, that was probably the hardest challenge you could possibly do on the game of HellDivers. The hardest faction, the hardest level, the hardest style of faction, the Predators, and the hardest mission is going to be the flag. And not only did he do all of those, he did a full map clear. He did it. Every single thing, 100% clear. Wow, that was an epic run. No time, no lives, no supplies left, and he gets it done. What absolutely epic run from Lionheart. That was wild. Wow. What is Lionheart going to do next week to top this? You know what? I didn't think we could top the last couple of weeks, and we just continue to top them. So, I'm sure Lionheart's going to pull something out next week. Lionheart, I would love to see an explosion-free run. Nothing but machine guns. HMGs that take out heavies type of stuff. It's going to be amazing. I would love to see that next week, Lionheart. Prepare for that challenge. I'm giving it to you. HMG run. Take out all your heavies with an HMG. It's going to be awesome. But yes, for right now, that was amazing. Can't believe it. Coming up with something harder than this will be harder than this. Yeah, you're not going to be able to come up with something harder than this, Lionheart. That was epic. I'm getting an invite, so I don't think we can hug it out. I'd love to hug you out, but I might glitch out the invite. So I'm heading out, Lionheart. Absolutely epic run. You're not going to be able to beat this. That was tough. But I would still love to see the HMG run. Wow, that was epic. All right, Tank going to be our next epic runner of the night. Tank has never failed a challenge in his life, and he ain't starting today. Not really sure what specific challenge Tank's going to be going for, but you better believe it's going to be epic, as Tank is... let me see the briefing here. What are we doing? Okay, so Tank going to be going for a survey mission. Geological survey. 1,014 kills. I'm glad you said that. I forgot to check. Over 1,000 kills and 80 stims used. Wow, that's a lot of stims. All right. So, what map are we on? We're on Cirrus, the same map. Cirrus is very, very well-versed in the art of hell bombs. Hell bombs absolutely everywhere on this map. Modifiers. Let's check the modifiers. Modifiers are going to be Roving Streakers and 50% extra call-in time on stratagems. That one's annoying, but not the worst thing. Not the worst modifier. Arrowhead, if you're watching, I got ideas for your modifiers to make them better. Y'all got some really annoying modifiers that don't give anything to the game, but just make the game less fun to play. Come at me. I got some really good ideas to make these modifiers not suck and probably make people actually enjoy them and look forward to modifiers while still making the game more difficult. 80 stims and not a single extra even if I wanted to. Yeah, you're completely out of stims. All right. Tank, I don't know what you're doing today, so I'm gonna give you an extra life. If you want a different booster besides the extra life, let it be known now or forever hold your peace. Tank gonna be going with his rusty trusty full auto fire breath shotgun. Tank's personal favorite weapon. He always runs this weapon. I don't think I've ever seen him run without it. Oh, new secondary though. We're going with the laser revolver. This should be pretty fun. The laser revolver is actually a pretty cool weapon to use. We're going to be running the... we're not running gas nades. Not running gas nades against predators is a pretty ballsy tactic. Oh, Tank said I'm not really running that laser revolver. I was just playing and switch his ultimatum back. And gas grenades back. Okay, I was actually really looking forward to seeing that run. But you know what? That's cool too. Hurt my feelings there a little bit. I was really looking forward to seeing a laser revolver and some thermites. All right, for his main stratagems, we're going to see... Hang on, give me a sec. I know what it's called. Not the 380, the 120. The 120 millimeter orbital barrage. I think I nailed it. Gas orbital. Grenade launcher, that's an interesting one. And a backpack, okay. Grenade launcher tells me we're probably gonna be seeing another full map clear here. All right, good luck, Tank, here we go. Going in.
Launch initiated.
Tank is going to be our previous champion. We used to run champions because we've had so few people run these challenges that if there was 2 people to pass, I used to name a champion. Now we say anybody that passes because the predators are so damn hard. People don't normally pass these challenges anyway. If anybody passes, they're a champion. But back when we were having a #1 champion out of our many champions that we had, or our few, depending on the way you look at it, Tank was champion every single week. The man was killing it. This is one of our batch runners. This is going to be an epic run. Solo, last time you said you rarely see the Firebreaker, but it's actually the most used bug primary still. No, Tank is the only one I ever see use it on Solo Sundays. I can confirm because I've been playing a lot of randoms lately. Yeah, if I said that, I was probably talking about Solo Sunday. Nobody ever uses it on Solo Sunday. I was probably talking about the Sunday streams. We rarely see specific stratagems on these streams like mechs. Mechs are another one we very rarely see. HMG, we almost never see. I don't know if we've ever seen an HMG run, which is crazy because that's one of my personal favorite guns. I love the HMG. HMG turret is another one of my favorites. We almost never see that. And people normally run, they run all kind of different primaries. But yeah, this fire shotgun is something that we only really see Tank running on Solo Sunday. I do agree though, it is one of the best guns to go against bugs with.
Objective located. West.
Firebreaker's #1, crossbow's #2, cookout third. Not on Solo Sunday it ain't, but for the average HellDiver, apparently that's so. Crossbow #2 is kind of odd. Not many people like the crossbow. I know the crossbow's a very good weapon, but especially against predators, it's odd to see that one's so high. A lot of people are doing predator bugs nowadays, and crossbow's pretty hard to use against predator bugs. Well, I take that back. Crossbow's hard to use against predator bugs as a primary weapon. But I imagine most people using the crossbow are probably bringing a stalwart for the primary. Bug breach already happening right off the bat. Tank gonna drop an orbital on him and run off. Not a big deal. Okay. Tank chooses to stay and fight, even though that gas could have confused everything to let him get away. Tank trying to rack up a kill count here. Maybe it can work with MG43 too. I'm gonna be honest, Lionheart, I like the MG43 better than the Stalwart. But against the Predator bugs, you get a lot of light armor bugs. So against Predator bugs, I'll probably start using the Stalwart. But I agree with that statement. I really do like the MG43 a lot. Just against Predator specifically, the Stalwart has a lot of advantages over it. Against any other bug faction, I think the MG43 is better in my opinion. Tank using gas to his advantage, dropping gas everywhere. These bugs are staying confused, giving Tank a lot of room to use that grenade launcher. Tank laying the pain down with that full auto shotgun, showing the true power of it. That I do believe fire is one of the strongest things against bugs specifically, especially as flyers. There is no better weapon than automatic fire damage against flyers. We do have roving flyers on this map too, so that shotgun is very, very useful against that. That fire damage puts in the work against the bugs with the lower health. Tank taking his time here, trying to figure out his next move. Hellbomb's going to be scattered everywhere throughout this map, so you might not even need a stratagem to take out heavies. Those Hellbombs are going to be everywhere. This map that's like extra dusty with all the dead trees everywhere. This map specifically has extra Hellbombs on it. Tank having a nice stroll through the park here. First secondary objective in action. Knocking it out real quick in a hurry. 4 minutes down, already getting that main objective started.
Orbital inbound.
Okay, a little two birds with one stone, chucking an orbital over at the what orbital was that? I already forgot what he brought. Oh, he brought a 120. That's correct.
I got the terminal.
Do you think Arrowhead are hesitant to introduce gas primaries, or will they eventually show up? Gas primaries. I don't think gas primaries would be very good. So I don't think they care about bringing them in. However, I think something we'll probably see before that is we're going to see adjustable ammo, and I think gas bullets will be one of the ammo types we'll get. We'll probably see that before we'll see like a gas primary, like we have the flamethrower primary. Bullets, yeah, bullets to do gas damage. We're probably gonna see whenever they come out with other stuff. I think they're gonna be coming out with something that lets you pick your bullets, so you can pick like flame damage, explosion damage, or gas damage on your weapons. I think it's gonna let you choose, and I think that's when we're gonna see gas primaries. That's gonna be the next time we'll see it. That's my prediction. I'm gonna be honest. Gas bullets are gonna go hard. that's gonna go real hard. All right, looks like Tank might be going for a full map clear here as he is taking out some optional objectives.
Last reload.
Going for a full map clear against Predator Bugs is a very difficult thing to do. And Tank is out here looking for a challenge. For Solo Sunday, we only really require for you guys to be a Solo Sunday champion to get the main mission done. The main mission and extract. If you're able to do those two things, you are a champion for Solo Sunday. Tank and Lionheart like to do a little bit of an extra challenge, though, as they are very, very well-versed in this game, and the normal challenge is a little bit easy for them. Tank making it look like the bugs are non-existent. He's constantly not being surrounded, which is wild. Most of the time, we can't get the bugs off of us when we see runners. Tank just knows how to avoid them. He's a professional at it. It's always quiet time when we're watching Tank here. All right, lots of bugs in the area. He did find the bugs. Spamming grenades everywhere, taking out them bugs very quickly. That grenade launcher can be pretty effective against chargers, too, if you hit them just right.
Not today! Get some! Get some! Freedom never sleeps!
All right. Charger knows he's about to die, so suicides right before Tank gets his shot off. Saying, the only one that can kill me is me. Got him. Tank should have a nice, easy mission pass here. Still all of his lives remaining and plenty of time. He's making a very, very nice run so far. Very clean, very effective, very nice strategy. Tank likes to use a strategy where we saw the strategy from Lionheart last round, where you move from one objective to the other. As there's a bug breach, a very effective strategy is to just leave one objective and go to another one during a bug breach, so those bugs kind of just wander off. It won't exactly rack up a huge kill count, but it'll be a very effective strategy if you're going for a full map clear, because it will save a lot of time. Tank having, once again, another nice walk in the park over to this next objective. Already almost halfway done with his main objectives. I do believe Tank's going for a full map clear here, though, so he's got quite a bit of objectives to do. We are going to be fighting for time out here. time is going to be Tank's worst enemy, not deaths.
Orbital incoming.
Is that a 120? That 120's already off cooldown, huh? Wow. That 120's got a really good cooldown on him. Tank doing a little roundabout here, thinking about his next move. Sounds like there's predators on the right and left of him. He is a little bit surrounded. They don't know where he's at right now, so it's not as big of a problem. Now Tank should have got the majority of that nest cleared with that 120. Just got to come over here, finish it off. Looks like there's 2 holes remaining. Lionheart says, I've seen people say they're going to be an update before the Warbond reveal on the 8th because leakers can't find any Warbond files in the game like usual, so they would have to patch it via update beforehand. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we see something fun, something new. Maybe some huge buffs on, I don't know, my HMG. Listen, I don't have a minigun yet, so the HMG is the closest I can get to my minigun. So if they buff my HMG, I'm going to be honest, I'll be back for probably a week. I love the HMG, but it does feel a little bit underwhelming. It's one of my favorite weapons, but it could be a little bit more favorite. If they just made my HMG a little bit stronger, I'd probably come back and start playing HellDivers again. I do miss this game being my favorite game. It wasn't my favorite game for a good couple of months. Once you unlock everything, it's kind of hard to keep playing it, though, I'm going to be honest. I like the grind. If there's nothing to grind for, it's really hard for me to keep playing something.
30 minutes remaining.
The grind is very enjoyable. They need more grind. And I don't mean just for, like, cosmetic stuff like name tags. We need grinds for really cool things to unlock. Even if it was just, say, a cake that was on fire. If you were able to grind your way. No, I don't. That would be a grind thing. That would be an achievement thing. I'm going to give some updates for any Arrowhead people watching. Problem using HMG on bugs. It's a bot weapon. Bordering ST in there. Yeah, but if I was using it on bots, I have used it on bots, by the way. It's not as fun. I like high health pools, and I like having to go burr for a good few seconds before something dies. Against bots, it like one-shots them, and it's not fun to use it against bots. I want to be able to just burr down a charger. The thing is it should be like, it takes like almost if you shoot a charger in the face, you won't be able to kill a charger in 1 magazine. I think you should be able to shoot a charger in the face and kill him in half a magazine. If that was the case, the HMG would be very good, and I would have so much fun just using HMG. I think that's the buff it needs, though. It should be about a half a magazine to the face. Headshots should do more damage than foot shots, and it don't. If you shoot a charger in the foot, you'll actually kill him faster with the HMG than if you shoot him in the face. And I don't think that should be a thing. I think that's really weird balancing. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Since they nerfed Hulk front armor, you burr the Hulks instead of tapping the eyes. Oh, really? Takes like 30 shots. Okay, that does sound fun. That does sound fun, Lionheart. I like that. So they made Hulks harder to kill, huh? Are people struggling with Hulks now, or is there a Hulk meta? Like you could just shoot him in the eye with an EAT or something, right? I assume that would be the meta. Tank once again having a nice walk in the park over to this next objective. No bugs in the area. I swear Tank does something to the game to make him get less spawns. This is crazy. He's just always avoiding the bugs. Maybe he's just watching the radar and avoiding the bug spawns or something. I don't know. Whenever we watch anybody play, we always see constant bug fire. With Tank, it's like, man, it's like they don't exist. This is crazy. I think Tank is just really, really good at stealthing the bugs or something. I don't know. A lot of walking simulator going on today. Before you had to shoot the eye with the HMG, now you can shoot it anywhere, so you can max the RPM and go prone. Yeah, that sounds a lot funner. I'm gonna be honest, Lionheart. That does sound fun. The reason I think that I enjoy this game a lot less than I should is normally if I try to HMG anything down, I don't really play against bugs, so I mean bots, so I can't really speak on that. But anything in the bug world, I'll be HMGing a Bile Titan in the face for a whole magazine, and then I'll reload so I can finish them off, and somebody will just like 500 kg, or they'll hit them with an EAT or something, and they just take my fun away. If there wasn't so many powerful weapons like that to make the HMG a little bit better, or if the HMG was just a little bit better, so people wouldn't steal my kills, I would enjoy the game more. It's just a struggle putting an entire magazine into a bug, and then someone steals your kill from you. It's really annoying, and it makes it less fun. I'm gonna be honest. That's what kills me using the HMG. I would love to see an HMG only solo run though, Lionheart. When I say HMG only, you can use other stuff, but HMG was what you used to kill heavies. Oh, that would be an epic run. I would love to watch that. I'm gonna be honest with you, that wouldn't be more of an epic run than the run you just did, Lionheart. The run you just did was wild, but it would be hella fun to watch. I would very much enjoy watching that. But what you did today, Lionheart's gonna go down in history as one of the wildest things you've ever seen on here. That was nuts. Absolutely killed it, that run.
Not today!
Tank down 15 minutes, 25 minutes remaining. I believe he's going for a full map clear. I think he's making good time as well. Yeah, we're already 2 secondary objectives done. Only 1 main objective to go and still more than half time. Tank is doing a very, very quick clear. Still deathless. I think Tank might be going for a deathless run. Not a single death so far. I think Tank might be going for a full map clear with no deaths, which is very epic to watch. Looks like we're at a radar tower. Yeah, people still mainly use HMG like a big marksman rifle on bots. With lowest RPM, but they increased the mag size and nerf both front armor for a reason. People just get stuck on the patch. What do you mean they increased the magazine size? Does the HMG hold more than 75 rounds in the magazine now? People get stuck in the patch very easy. What do you mean they increased the mag size? The HMG, wait, I might have to play me some HellDivers. Did they buff my HMG? Ooh, Lionheart, when did that happen? How long has that been a thing? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to play some HellDivers again. Oh my god, I could probably one mag charger to the face now. Oh my god, I gotta test this out. Oh my god, when did that happen? How long have I been missing out for? Wait, when did this happen, Lionheart? How did I miss this?
Sweet liberty, my arm!
How long has it been? Did this just happen?
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna refill my drink.
What injury?
I'll be right back in a jiffy, y'all. Give me a sec. Listen, Tank, if you're gonna die, don't do it while I'm gone. I want to witness that death, all right? Hold it down till I get back.
Take us home to democracy. You will never destroy our way of life. Throwing grenade! Reloading! Say hello to democracy! How about a nice cup of liver tea? My life for super! Calling in orbital strike. Found something! HellDivers never die! Last reload! Fire in the hole! Out of ammo!
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Last reload! Requesting tac pack! Reloading!
All right, sorry guys, I'm back. All right, where we at? How'd we do? We did good. Looks like we still got all our lives. Very nice. Bile Titan in the area. Nice dodge. 20 minutes remaining. Still making pretty good time for a full map clear here. Yo, what up, Stinger Man? Welcome. By the way, I don't believe we have any riders after tank. If anybody wants to give this challenge a go, let it be known so we don't have the shortest solo Sunday ever. Somebody go. Somebody go after tank. Come on, I need more contestants. Who wants it? Lionheart, you gotta go again, brother. You gotta go again. You're up. Mag size has been 100 since October. You're probably experienced a Mandela effect. October? How long? Was that like half a year? Oh my god. Half a year? It's been buffed for half, so it sucks still. Okay, good to know. I've definitely used it since then, so apparently it's not as good. Okay. I was all excited. I guess it needs another buff. I'm sure I've tested it out since then. And it still takes over a magazine to kill a charger in the face. Now, I'm going to be honest. You can kill a charger if you shoot all the bullets in the leg and you don't miss. You can kill it with like half a magazine to the leg. But it's funner to shoot stuff in the face. Let me kill it in the face. What is this leg shooting stuff? Why do we got to shoot stuff in the leg to kill it? That's stupid. I guess the legs are smaller than the face, so that's why they make the leg a weak point, because it's harder to hit. I would run, but I'm still at work. Dang it, Stinger. All right. It's a thought that counts, brother. Thanks for thinking of us. We got 17 people watching right now. We need another runner. We need another one. But the night's gonna end early if Tank's the last run, guys. Tank, drag this out. We need another 20 minutes of content so we can pull at least 2 hours a night. Drag it out. Take your time. I think Tank's going for a full map clear. Yo, what up, Trin? Welcome. Glad to see you. Always puts a smile on my face seeing you around here, Trin. But yeah, if you guys want to run, but we're not friends, drop your friend code in chat. I'll add you up real quick. I'm going to be honest. I don't think many people want to run against Predators. People fear the Predators. I fear the Predators. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to go against the Predators, so I feel your guys' pain. I'm pretty damn good at this game, and I don't want to play against the damn Predators. All right? Now, I say that because I'm out of practice. I ain't played in a couple of weeks. But if I was playing this game every day, I would love the Predators. I'm out of practice. I can't do it right now. I can't. I don't want to get my ass whooped in front of all 17 of y'all. I'm going to be honest. I still need to learn how to play. Oh, do you have this game, Trin? Did you buy it? We could definitely do a meet. We could do a learning sesh. I could do a coaching sesh, teach you how to play, Trin.
I'm on it.
I can learn you the ways. He said, "Let's go, Tank. Slow your ass down." I think Tank's going for a full map clear, so he should be good to use up the entire timer. No, I want to buy it though. It is an awesome game, Trin. If you buy it and you need some help, say you buy it and it seems a little... Now, there's different difficulty levels, right? So you can play on whatever difficulty. If you play on like 2 or 3 difficulty, it's not that difficult. You'll have a really good time. But if you are struggling, let me know, Trin. I'll come be your bodyguard. I got you. Me and you. I'll bodyguard you all you need. Bodyguard for hire, but I'm free. I mean, you could pay me if you want, but you know, I also choose to be free because I like you, Trin. You did learn me something today. I don't call down ammo often enough. That's good. I'm glad I could learn you something. Yeah, it's on a very fast cooldown. So every time I arrive to a objective, I always lead by throwing an ammo first. Because by the time you're done with any objective, even optional objectives, you normally have another ammo off cooldown. So yeah, you can get way more. So you only use 80. I would have used 180 that run. Stims. I would have had way more stims than you. But yeah, it's on a very quick cooldown. So if you throw one down right as you arrive to an objective, by the time you get it done, you're pretty much going to have another ammo. So yeah, it's a really, really good way to you could use as many I'm telling you right now, you'll never run out of ultimatum shots, stims, nothing if you do that strategy. I definitely want to pay you. Your time is valuable. Ah, that's so nice of you, Trin. Listen, I'm not going to tell you not to give me money. I like money. But hey, you don't have to. I'll tell you that much. You won't have to, but I'll take it. I'll take all that money. I got two. Okay, I see what you're saying. I got 2 used to randoms hogging all the ammo lately. Yes. Yeah, you're not used to playing solo, which is why you don't play. That makes sense. I play more games solo than I play with people. You play with people probably more than you play solo, so that makes sense. Yeah, when I'm playing with people, I never drop ammo. I let them have it all. I just use my backpack whenever I'm playing with other people. But solo, I'm telling you, I call it down every 2 minutes. I have ammo laying all around the map. Every 2 minutes I got ammo. I've been calling down extra supply packs all week, yeah. What do you mean extra? Wait, do we have an extra supply pack? Is that a thing this week? Damn, that sounds epic. They're giving us free supply packs? Is that what you meant right there? They're giving us free supply packs this week? Damn, this sounds like a really fun week. This week's been popping. Tank definitely going for a full map clear here. 13 minutes remaining, still a main objective to go. Flawless as well. Still no deaths from Tank here. Tank running a little bit low on supplies. 1 stim remaining and only 1 supplies in that backpack. Which means he doesn't have a full inventory of stims or grenades, even with his backpack combined. Liner says, no, I've just been relying on supply pack cooldown to deal with random target ammo. Yeah, that's me too. Yeah, whenever I play with randoms, I never take the random ammo. I always rely on my my backpack. Though playing with randoms is a little bit easier because you don't get swarmed by as many bugs. So you don't tend to run out of ammo as quick with randoms. When you're solo, you run out of ammo way quicker on solo. So yeah, calling down ammo constantly played solo. Also, Lionheart, I'm gonna learn you something else here that you may or may not take. Because you're calling down ammo so often, the best, in my opinion, the best booster you can run is the turret on top of the ammo. Because you're gonna have little turrets scattered throughout the map because you're constantly throwing ammo down. So you got all this extra firepower with that little extra turret. So on solo runs, I almost always bring the turret for my ammo. Because it is so good when you call out ammo as much as I do on a solo run. That little ammo turret is so good when you call ammo down every 2 minutes. I think it's on a 3-minute cooldown, but I call it down every 2 minutes because I'm quicker than that. Tank completely resupplying that backpack and heading off. 12 minutes remaining, still a main objective. Still making pretty good time depending on how many optional objectives we have. Tank does want to do a full map clear. I'm not sure if we did the Mega Nest yet. If there's still a Mega Nest, time is whittling down. The Mega Nest is going to take almost 10 minutes to complete. I don't believe we've done the Mega Nest yet, but I can't be certain. Tank is attempting the final mission, and then he's probably off to the Mega Nest after that. This should be cutting it pretty close. I do not think Tank likes to save the Mega Nest for last, I believe, so I think we're going to be seeing that right after we get this main mission done. You also don't have to deal with Alpha Warriors with randoms if you're not host. And Predator Hunters don't spit on you. Yeah, that's happening these runs, right? I don't think we're seeing any Predator Hunters spit. So yeah, on Solo Sunday, you also get those buffs. Looks like Tank's running over to the Mega Nest, probably going to drop an orbital and head back to his main objective. Very nice play. Dropping an orbital here, a 120 orbital will take out plenty of holes. And running back to the objective gives you time to regenerate that 120. So once you get the main objective, you can come back here and you have another 120 take out that Mega. Very, very nice strategy from Tank here.
Dropping a pin. South. 300 meters.
They are spitting because he's the host. Oh, you're right. He is the host. For some reason, I thought I was the host. You're right. Good correction there, Lionheart. Host gets all the game mechanics. I see you. I see you. Yeah, that's a very strange thing that I feel like would be easily patched, but it's been like that since HellDivers released, so I guess they're just not going to patch that. Tank does have some Predators on his tail here. Drops a gas grenade to give him a little bit of room. Running a little bit low on time here, so I think Tank's just trying to avoid the fights. I would too. It's a very strong strategy to avoid fights when necessary. When you're running low on time, Tank does have an entire Mega Nest to complete and the main objective with only 10 minutes remaining. He's going to be cutting this very close. Non-hosts get to ignore a lot of game mechanics for some reason. Like, remember the fire damage only works for hosts? I remember hearing about it. I never really used fire damage, so I never experienced it. But yeah, I think I heard about it. I'm going to be honest, Lionheart, whenever I play with randoms, I'm normally the host. You're letting me know that I'm doing that wrong. I really don't enjoy not being the host because sometimes when I'm not the host, a lot of times when I'm not the host, people do weirdly weird stuff like they kick you out of their lobbies for random reasons, and they'll kill you and you can't do anything. If you're the host and someone kills you, you can kick them. I like having the power of the host. Lionheart, you probably got some really good stories about people punishing you for not being the host like that, huh? Does that happen? What is your experience, Lionheart, with randoms being the host? Like, they kill you, they'll kick you randomly. Do you get a lot of experiences like that, or do you get more positive stuff? Because I get a lot of negative gameplay when I'm not the host, so I don't really choose to not be the host very often. Though you're making it sound like it might be worth it, getting all those benefits.
Calling down a support weapon.
Tank gonna be completely out of grenades here. Running a little bit low on stims as well. Bile Titan heading towards them. Should have plenty of time to deal with it, though. A lot of positive surprising. Okay, that's not my experience, Lionheart, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't play in other people's lobbies very often. So if I play in a random lobby like once per week, and that one time per week I get kicked, that's a 100% success rate for me, but it's not exactly enough games to judge that. Tank should have his 120 off cooldown here. Going to drop another 120, head back to the main objective, and then come back for a third 120 once that's regenerated. Very, very nice tactic from Tank here. Going to drop 3 120s on that Mega Nest and never have to be over there to deal with all the heavies over there. Very, very good tactic coming from Tank here. Tank going to have to deal with his Bile Titan before he does his main objective, though. I can only complain about skill issues, but that's not a problem. Yeah, I love the skill issues. I don't like it when people randomly kill me or kick me, and I don't know why. That kills me. That hurts my soul. I can't stand that. So, yeah, playing in someone else's lobby is not normally something I do. Though you are convincing me to give it a try. I may have to give it a try now. Yo, Lionheart, you have a lot of random knowledge, so I'm gonna ask you this. The magazine buff where they gave the HMG more. For some reason, I never seen that update. I never knew that was a thing. Did that happen after? I think that was before. Correct me if I'm wrong. The update where they buffed the HMG to not graze shots as often, so like you could hit shots at a better angle. Because I did a HMG test after they buffed the HMG where they fixed the grazing shots, and it still wouldn't one mag a charger. But that was the last time I tested the HMG. So if they updated the magazine after that, I need to retest it. I don't think they did, though. I think the grazing shots had to be a buff after the magazine buff. But if you could correct me on that, I don't know. You have a lot of random knowledge. If you know which one happened first, that would tell me if I have to come back to HellDivers and do some more testing. HMG is probably one of my favorite things in HellDivers until they come out with a minigun. So if they buffed it and I haven't retested it since the buff, I need to retest it again. I need to come back and get some testing going. I think I did test it though. I tested it once they updated the grazing shots, which I believe was only a couple of months ago. And October was more than a couple of months ago, so I'm pretty sure the grazing shots was after the magazine buff. Take knocking this main objective out very, very quickly. Not having much of a problem at all. Still doing a flawless run here. If he gets a full map clear, this should be a very, very nice run for Tank. Looks like he's going for a full map clear on max difficulty Predator bugs while doing it with a completely deathless run. Very, very impressive stuff coming from Tank here. A deathless run against Predators is wild. That's some skill. That's some serious skill you guys are witnessing here today.
Hello to democracy.
5 minutes left. We
Easy
can't
clear on
stay
the
this
bugs.
low much longer,
Although me and
Helldiver.
another buddy joined a racist duo a while ago. They were asking for people's skin color and kicking like it was a clan rally. That's wild. That's the only wild experience I've had off of. Really? That's the only one? I've had a lot of wild experiences where I just join and people randomly kick me, which happens. It seems to happen more often than it doesn't. And then people killing me just randomly. I've had a lot of experiences like that. That's why you normally host my own lobbies.
A little shot of liberty.
It really bugs me if someone does something and I can't retaliate with like a kick. But yeah, that's wild that you haven't had that many wild experiences. That's really that, because I play this game less than you do, and I also play with people less than you do, and I've had like 10 times more bad experiences. Maybe they just don't like my playstyle. Maybe they look at my stratagems. It might be my choice of stratagems. Maybe they're like, oh, he bring it to HMG, kick this guy. Maybe that's why. Maybe they just don't like me for my strat. I also choose landmines a lot. It is possible they see that I have landmines and they don't like me for that.
Feels good.
The report system doesn't work at all. Okay, good to know. You should be able to report people through PlayStation menu though. The PlayStation, PlayStation does take abusive chat very seriously. Though if they don't type in a PlayStation message, it might not work. I don't know. I can't contest. All I can say is PlayStation takes reporting very seriously for abusive chat anyway. It's a placeholder on PC. That's interesting. Oh, you're not on PlayStation. You're right. I forgot people play this on PC.
Freedom never sleeps.
Tank going down to 1 HP here is able to stim up. 1 stim remaining. Still a grenade as well. If the Mega Nest is the last thing, I do believe Tank saves the Mega Nest for last. If this is the last thing, he's got everything else done. Just needs to complete this, and he's got his flawless run. Gets knocked down to 1 HP, is able to stem up and dive out of the way of the Bile Titan spew. This might be a first death. He is absolutely surrounded by bugs. This is getting really epic all of a sudden, down to his last stim once again. 1 HP, is able to stem up. Gets knocked to the floor, no stims remaining. He's able to restock. No restock. Okay, he does restock. Does a pre-stim there to make sure he doesn't take a death. That was really risky. Almost goes down, ruining his flawless victory here. Does not, though. He's able to hold his own. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to get this done. I do believe, and I could be wrong, that these Mega Nest is the last thing Tank's got to do. If that is the case, 2 minutes is plenty of time to get it done and head to the extract. Running a little bit low on supplies here, though. Tank almost dies to that spew. Is able to pre-stim it and survive just in the nick. If he did not stim when he did stim, he would have taken a death there. That was a very nice stim. Because it was supposed to be handled through PSN, but we all knew that fell through. The stuff you lived through in that armor is amazing. I love it. Is that the 50/50 armor? Or, oh no, you're saying, no, it's, okay, so it's the extra padding.
Requesting cash pack.
Tank does drop another 120 in the area. A minute and 30 seconds left to take out this Mega Nest, and then he is off. It looks like he might have something to do besides the Mega Nest. I guess we haven't completely cleared the map yet. Is that a Seif? Okay. Wow, that's going to take up all of his time. Okay. Now, the Seif could be pretty handy because we are going to run out of time here and not able to use stratagems. However, fun fact, you can still use the Seif once you're out of time. It is the only stratagem you can use if you can find a couple of good things. We got some fire bombs. We got a couple of good bombs here. He will still have stratagems. Oh, a bug breach. I'm going to be honest, that's a run killer. I don't know if we're going to be able to see a full map clear. With 30 seconds left, having no stratagems for his bug breach, this might be a full map clear run killer for Tank here, especially if he's looking to keep that deathless run. In 30 seconds, Tank will no longer have lives, so not only is he deathless, but he will not be able to die, or he will completely fail this mission out of all of his hard work will be for nothing if he goes down once this timer's done. Very epic run for Tank, but it does look like it's going to be possible to get the full map clear. 10 seconds left, and it's about to get real epic real quick.
My life for Super!
Super Destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
No more stims remaining. He's able to resupply with that backpack. No more stratagems either. If he was able to get that Seif done, he'd still have Seif stratagems. He was not able to get it done. I don't think he's going to try to get it done, as it would be a little bit risky for a flawless run. Tank is running a flawless now. If he's able to extract, this will be a flawless run. He's only got a flawless or nothing. He either passes flawlessly or he doesn't pass at all. There's no in-between from this point on. I think he's going back for the Seif. Maybe he's going to try to complete that Seif. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's possible to get it done. He's still got quite a run to get back to the Pelican, though. It appears he is going to try to finish the Seif. He's going to have to be very quick. A lot of bugs heading his way. Could prove to be a problem. Nice dodge for Tank here. 2 minutes left. Woo! This is going to be really risky because once those 2 minutes are down, the Pelican is just going to land and give him 20 seconds. Once that Pelican lands, it is not waiting. So he will have to be over by the Pelican by the time that time runs out. He's got quite a run to get there. This is a risky play from Tank, but if it is his last thing for a map clear, very worth trying. 1 minute 30 seconds left. This run's looking super epic. Man, I love the epic runs. By the way, we got 2 minutes left, and we have no more runners for the day. So if anybody wants to run, let it be known now, or Solo Sunday will be over. Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to keep Solo Sunday going. Tank does get it done. Very impressive. If he got the Mega Nest cleared and everything else cleared, this will be a full map clear. Deathless. Which is actually really, really epic for a Predator Strain run. Very nice. I believe he got the whole map cleared. We're going to find out here at the end. 60 seconds left if he didn't get the full map cleared. Still got time to clear out one more thing, but I think it might be done. I don't know. Only time will tell.
What injury?
Heading straight towards extract. I assume he got everything cleared. I think he did it. I think he did it. A full map clear on max difficulty. Predator Strain bugs. Another wild run. Absolutely excellent runs from our champions today.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
20 seconds, so we're going to see if we got the whole map cleared. I love it. I love the anticipation.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Bow Titan in the area. Tank choosing not to engage. Pelican should come down and kill it.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Pelican's got quite a powerful cannon on it. Oh, might just land on him. Just gonna land on him and take him out. Boom! Headshot. Let's go. Excellent run, Tank. Let's see if it was a full map here. Don't tell me, Tank. Don't ruin it. I want to see. Let me ride it out. Let me ride the wave. Call me Surfer Jim today. Because I'm riding away. Why Jim? I don't know. Jim's not my real name. But, like, you know, I want to be Surfer Jim today. So, you know, I gets what I want. Call me Surfer Jim. Hell yeah. We're going to ride that wave, see if he did it. Did he get a full map clear? 2-2-1. Got a full map clear. Flawless, deathless run. Max difficulty, Predator bugs. Another epic run. Wow. Wow, another epic run. Back-to-back epic runs from Tank and Lionheart. Holy crap, without you guys, Solo Sundays would not be a thing. You guys are killing it. You guys stay killing it. Definitely think up some craziness for next Solo Sunday, because it's every Sunday, y'all just keep topping what you did. This is crazy. Once again, another absolutely amazing run. Holy crap. All right. Whoo! I'm speechless. I got nothing left to say. All right, once again, no more runners left. If anybody wants a rerun at this point, let it be known. If anybody wants to run for the first time, give it a try. Let it be known if we're not friends. You can still run too. You just gotta drop a friend code. If not, then we're gonna call it till next Sunday, and I'll see you guys in a week on HellDivers. 892 kills, 0 deaths, 1,000 shots fired, accuracy rate almost 70%. Very nice. 85 stims used. Dang, he beat Lionheart with stims usage. Got him. Tank is the stim champion. Let's go. All right. This was excellent. Let's hug it out, brother. Bring it in.
Good work down there. Could always use more samples, of course.
How come I can't give good hugs? Oh, it's that button. Oh, my controls messed up. My controls are messed up. I see. Bring it in again. I need to give a good hug. Come on now. There you go. There you go. I love it. All right. Supply pack. Like, yeah, for sure. All right. Absolutely epic. Next week, I would love to see some HMG gameplay. But if you guys can come up with something even more epic, it's not going to be that epic to watch HMG. It's just going to be awesome to watch in one of my personal. I love machine guns. So if you guys want to practice up on your HMG usage and kill some heavies with an HMG, that would be awesome. I should go. Listen, Tank, I'm out of practice, and I don't want to embarrass myself. So I would love to if I was confident, but I am not. I need more practice. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If anybody else wants to go, you got like 3 seconds to let me know, and we're ending it. I'll see you guys next week. You are correct, Tank. I should go. Just do regular bugs? I can't do that. I can't. I will play, though. I'm going to get some practice in the next HellDivers update. I'm gonna do HMG. Let's go! Lionheart with the HMG. So the next update we get on HellDivers, hopefully soon, I'm gonna play some HellDivers again to try out the new stuff. I'm gonna get back into it, get some practice, and next Sunday I'll probably give it a go. If we keep only having like 2-3 runners, I'll start running as well. But I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played HellDivers like 3 weeks. There's no way that I'm gonna have a good time playing against Predators. And I can't play against regular bugs. I ain't soft like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get some practice, and I'll probably run with you guys next Sunday. But till then, appreciate you guys joining me. Every Sunday, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to run it, appreciate you guys. I'm heading out. Tank, appreciate you. Lionheart, epic run. Both of you guys, absolutely killing it. Everybody who wants to give it a try, killed it today. Appreciate everybody giving it a try, and everybody who passed, and you guys that didn't pass and give it a try. Trin, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, thank you for joining me, Lionheart. And I'm out of here. Have a good one, everybody. I agree. Later, everybody.